Alrighty, welcome back to another video. This is a stream highlight from the stream from June 26th. This is a stream highlight from that, and it's probably one of my better TvZs, which I'm happy about. We'll play this in my perspective for a little bit, and then I'll show you some other things. I might just let it run.
Additional supply depots required.
I built my CC on low ground here, kind of hoping that he isn't going going pool first, but this is a long map, so usually this is fine.
Command center upgrade complete.
I play Reaper Fast Expand, and seeing that the hatchery is done means it's hatch first instead of pool first, which is good for us.
Add-on complete. Command center upgrade.
And we do see the third base, which is good, knowing that it's not 2-base Muta or 2-base Roach, hopefully.
Add-on. Command center upgrade complete. Additional supply.
used my Reaper Hellion just to poke in, see what happens. Oh, there's no Reaper, I guess it died. But just using the Hellions to poke in and see what's going on. I'm hiding production tab or anything just because I want to make it look like as if it is my POV, but I am using the wrong overlay, unfortunately. I do try to like snipe a queen, but unfortunately he has his links come back, so I can't do anything about that. We are able to shave off quite a few links here because he is trying to chase these Hellions but not quite getting the value he needs. Which is good for us because we can just maintain map pressure on the Zerg. Unfortunately, we do get our Hellions caught here, but we still have some map presence with the Banshee as we establish a third.
Add-on complete.
Ready for dust off. Be ready.
Upgrade complete.
We are able to start up 1-1 though and get our armory ready. We do still need concussive combat shield, sorry. And we are semi like bluffing here because we don't have any tanks here to help us. We do go after this base and we do successfully get it. And now we have to run because we don't want an army to come kill us.
Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required.
Ready to roll out.
Mineral field depleted.
We are unfortunately able to kill much of that Baneling rally with our reinforcements, which was actually a bit unfortunate because he did actually split his army to try dealing with both. And that didn't quite work the way he thought. So it's nice that we got that done without actually losing our army, because usually I don't split away from those properly.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
And unfortunately, with the Mass Infestor, it actually does do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, you can see Fungal actually kills a lot of my army. The Hellbat is the thing that's keeping this alive, but the fact that he chain Fungal that so well was why a lot of the Bio army died. We get the base snipe and we try to drop into the main here just to be a distraction to keep him away from us. This is useless, but whatever. It's doing damage. Now we're doing damage.
Upgrade complete.
We do go for the Evo Chamber, but unfortunately, because these are queens with energy, this doesn't die actually. We tried.
Upgrade complete.
But again, we're just trying to keep him away from us because the full Zerg army could just kill us.
Mineral field depleted. Add-on.
Our rally got put into the middle of the map.
Command center upgrade complete.
And unfortunately, because we are not, you know, we didn't do a pre-spread here, we didn't quite have the numbers to deal with this properly without losing a lot, but oh well.
Reporting for action.
And we are starting to add on ghosts, knowing that he has more infestors. Liberators are also coming into the play as well. We got one really good EMP, but we did miss the other chance. Again, he's just trying to chain fungal just to damage everything, and also because it hits medevacs, which is not great for us.
Reporting for action.
And we do see an ultra pop, so now we know that this is his next tech tree route. Wow, that ultra does damage. I always underestimate how much damage ultras should do against Marines. I'm like, holy shit. So Liberators will obviously become very useful, and Ghosts will become very useful in this game. EMP? Okay, EMP. And then we back off with our reinforcements.
Add-on complete.
These siege tanks are stuck, by the way, and I don't notice it.
Upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Add-on complete. Mineral field
Liberation is at hand.
And seeing the Vipers as well
are under
brings the new challenge of the abducts and the parasitic bombs in this game. The Mass Marine army is obviously not going to have a great time because Mass Marine doesn't do well against this necessarily, and we do have to watch for the parasitic bombs and where they go.
are under attack.
I think my SCV rally is accidentally over there. We unfortunately do not quite deal with this properly, so the we lose a lot of Marines for nothing, and we lose all our medevacs practically.
Upgrade.
Reporting for action.
I think that was actually just me trying to move SCVs to another base, so whoops.
Are under attack.
And I'm just trying to slow push them here. But that may not be the greatest idea knowing I'm on creep.
Mineral
Oh.
field.
Like I said, Parasitic Bomb is now in the game, so that might be an issue. We are able to focus down the Vipers and some Infestors, which is really good. I don't know why he ran through the Liberator zones exactly, because that was a bit strange. We do kill all the Infestors, and we do see the Ultras coming out, so
Completed.
it's good for us to know. Again, he's making weird decisions. Our bio is forced to just, you know, maneuver around everything. But the Liberator zones really help us with being able to kill the Ultras. And now the rally is caught. But you know, that was really weird from him to see that. And right here, he is gonna be able to kill our 4th, almost, if he had went for that. He did not, surprisingly. And he just runs away. I don't know what his idea was there. Maybe he didn't think there was as much bio army there.
Upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
And with the Liberator Zone set up, he can't really walk into that anymore. So he's now forced to play around the libs to know where I should be.
Command center upgrade complete.
And the setup here now is having to have the Liberators focus the Ultras, but also not get hit by all the Banelings that are here. So this can be very dicey if you screw this up as Terran. Because Mass Marine obviously does not tank this very well.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm using Stim a little bit too much considering there's an Infestor behind me. And now it gets eliminated. But still, not the greatest thing because, you know, you're slowly draining your medevacs of energy. And also losing life on your units. Good EMP, but it was after the fungal, so unfortunately that means we lose some units here. He does make the mistake of walking through the lib zones again, so I'm not sure what to think. The Lings do get to the planetary, and I think my rally is still all screwed up, I don't know. Or maybe I just don't know where it is. He does get this though, because I'm not repairing it. I didn't think to, because I was kind of okay letting that die. Maybe I shouldn't have been. I think I let that go too early. Probably could have saved that.
Base is under attack.
I get a nice EMP on the Viper so that he can't get any spells off. But now we're starting to see Corruptors too, which would bring on a bigger problem. Issue being, without the anti-air to deal with Corruptors, the ground army can't help
Is under attack.
the Liberators deal with that. Ooh, maybe you should not have let the Ghost die there. Okay, but we do pop 3 Ultras, which is good, but we definitely did not want to lose Ghosts doing that. His Shaneling should have done a good job keeping tabs on me, which is really annoying. There we go. And I do need to wait for a second here just to make sure I have enough medevacs, which 3 is not enough, especially with low energy. I don't know if I really noticed that's a changeling until now. Yeah, there we go.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
He does get a really good fungal here. 2 really good fungals hit, so that's not the greatest for our army.
Mineral field depleted.
The Banelings did do very well there, but again, it's all Corruptors, so it's not like he has any anti-ground left. And the Mass Marauder army can chew through all this. And we're just going for all Detectory here.
Add-on.
And it's curious, because Furious Droid and I are actually very even in terms of opponents. But he is actually... He notices he played pretty poorly this game, but I did too. The thing is, I can't even fault someone because, you know, we all have bad games. I think it's because he knows that him and I are actually very even. Like, in terms of skill level, we are very even as players. He goes for the caustic spray on the PF here.
Mineral field.
I think I saved this? No, he doesn't even get a scrape of damage really because mass repair. And we find his final base. I definitely did not notice that my units were rallying over there. That was kind of unfortunate.
Mineral field depleted.
I think he had lurkers there or something. I think he has lurkers here,
Upgrade.
which is why those units died so quick. Nope, it's ultras. Just kidding. And we're being cheeky here. What's it like to play Terran? Pain is my answer. Typical Terran playing this. Yep, this is my typical answer. Now I'm just curious where his last base is because he hasn't been revealed. Oh, nope. It's the fact that he hasn't built a hatchery. I think that's supposed to say ultra mode. I'm mistyping here, like a crazy person. Like a crazy person. And he eventually gives over the game. That was probably one of my better games of the night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back in the next one.